Hello, let it play Pokémon Glazed Part 51. Oh, that bike is fast. Alright, let's address the elephant in the room. I've been away from YouTube for a long period of time. Well, long to me anyway. 8 days, or I guess, how many days is it? Let's just. I'm bad at explaining. Let's just put it like this. I didn't make a video on Wednesday, and I haven't made a video since. And today is Wednesday, the 13th of February, 2019. Wednesday last week, I didn't upload a video, even though I usually upload daily. Is you serious? Can we not battle? So my last video was Tuesday last week. And, the reason as to why I haven't been uploading is because, well, I felt quite sick Wednesday morning. I felt pain in my throat. I guess you could call it pain, I don't know. Ugh, can I not battle anyone? Well, instead of just walking around, maybe I should start fighting the wild Pokemon. Do something at least. Oh, here we go. I felt a lump in my throat, you could say, but not really. A lump in my... Is that how you... What does that even mean? Well, I felt numbness in my throat. But I went to school anyway. And I coughed. I had a coughing fit. Just like Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton's severe coughing fit. That's hilarious. Nairo Ikathgar. That is Nathaniel Bandy's username. Anyway. So I had a coughing fit. And this is not the first time on this channel that I've talked about coughing fit. I also talked about it in my Pokemon... No, not Pokemon. My new Super Mario Brothers Let's Play. I had a coughing fit. The difference is I believe I went to school that time. Or maybe it was a weekend or something, I don't know. But let's address the elephant in the room, okay? So, I had a whooping cough in school. So I got through the first 2 classes. But then German class rolled around and I didn't want to go, so I just sat down. I just sat down at a bench, you could call it. A seating area. I sat down. And just sat there. Ended up talking to a few of my teachers. One of which thought I might have the fever. So I skipped the German class. And then I went to lunch, because if I was gonna go home, it would have at least have been good if I'd have eaten something in school, right? Yes. So I ate, and I sat alone. And then some of my classmates came. See, but this is what I mean. Now no one wants to fight me. Ridiculous, I tell you. What am I to do now? So classmates came and had some lunch with me, then they left. And then some 6th graders came and they were like, "Oh, why are you sitting alone?" I'm like, "Well, just because I mean, why can't I sit alone?" I also explained that I felt like I had a cold. And yeah, and I also said that, well, if I want to go talk to my classmates, I can. This is no XP. Oh, this is going terribly. Like, has the Pokémon Glazed creator put a timer on it or something? But what the fuck? I can't fight them. Did he put a timer on them? Because that's really bad design. I'll just go into the tall grass. So, by the way, you know the wild Pokemon battle music? That it's nice when you're surfing around in Pokemon Ruby. So the surf music, it doesn't really have any bass. It just has low, I don't know, trumpet, French horn. Not really any bass, and then the battle music starts with a bass note. So it's like, it sounds pretty nice when that bass note hits, like dum. You can hear it now. I'll let you listen to it. It's hard to hear, but it's like dum. Comes a bass note. Oh snap. That is not enough XP. Actually, it is. It is pretty good, I must say. But let's address the elephant in the room. They don't want to battle me. Let's address the elephant in the room. So it's like those ones, but they were not. They were the 6th graders. They were like, "Oh well, you can just like." I don't remember. I have bad memory. They was like, you can kind of like talk to us if you, I don't know, talk to us if you want, or something along those lines. Anyway, I'll try to remember it, maybe. Maybe I'll somehow remember it in the future. Anyway, then I went home. I guess I also didn't want to deal with social studies class, because one of my classmates would be all up in my face, annoying, because I'm not contributing enough to the group project. See, with everyone else, it's like they contribute a lot to the group project, and then there's that one little kid who is like does nothing and takes all the credit or something. Well, I'm that kid. Not that I take credit, but I don't contribute to the group project. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. So yeah, that would have been annoying. So I just went home. And also I felt cold. It was very weird. I felt cold when I was sitting there. Felt horrible. So I went home, and the cleaning person was there. Cleaning persons, whatever. It was cool. Yeah, so I went into my room, and then the room had to be vacuum cleaned, so I went downstairs, and then I went upstairs again. And stayed in that room for like 3 hours. I was just mindlessly browsing. Not mindlessly, but I was browsing Instagram for hours. Hours, I tell you. Because I just felt that horrible. I felt cold. Oh, Spinda. I remember Spinda. One of my old videos. The Shadana Tommy guy pointed out that I said Spinda. Next thing you know, I'm gonna find a shiny or something. That would just be incredible. I felt cold. And then my temperature was taken. Turns out it was 39.1 degrees. I was like, what the fuck? So my suspicions were valid all along, or so my misery was valid all along. I had a fever. And so I just lay in bed. And that was when the misery started. Then I lay in bed for many days. I lay in bed for days. Oh, it was horrible. Absolutely horrible. At one point it got to 39.9 degrees. Felt horrible. I don't even remember much. Oh, I do remember one thing. I had very vivid, or not very, but I had vivid dreams. You know, I dreamt a lot. Like the first night, I even dreamt. I guess you could say dreamt, or just thought about. Maybe I was awake, but it's like it was about Neon Genesis Evangelion for a little bit, not much, but a little bit of Neon Genesis Evangelion. Little bit of that. Actually, Zenf the Third will do this perfectly with Psybeam. It's like when you go on the Wikipedia page for psychology, and the psi symbol in Greek, the psi symbol in Greek is like on that page. I guess just because that's the first letter of psychology. It's like when I wondered. Is at one point I wondered if I'll talk about this in the next video. Goodbye.